Tom's Rocket Stove 1.0. It's a little ugly because I haven't painted it yet, but this rocket stove I've crafted out of a propane tank, and this is a regular barbecue style propane tank, and that took the propane tank, and I cut the top of it off here, and then inverted it, cut the hole in the middle, added some 4-inch pipe in here for the burn chamber. It goes sideways and then up. Added some expanded steel in here for the burn shelf, and then before welding it up I filled the chamber with perlite. Alright, that method of lighting seems to be worked pretty good. I have the stick stuffed in the top, and I put some paper underneath the bottom, and this is normally the air chamber, but I'm using it right now just to get it ignited. You can see it's burning pretty good in there. And now, once all that cedar catches on, I'm going to start taking sticks. We'll insert those in the burn chamber as well, because that's the real goal here is we need to get our main sticks started burning. Here we go. I'll get these in there, and these are just old sticks I had in the wood pile. I broke them up and put them in there. So the next thing, once we get this going, I'm going to set my timer, and we're going to measure how long it takes to boil a 1-gallon pot of water. Back in a minute. Alright, now we've got our rocket stove working, and it's fired up pretty good, so I'm going to put a pot of 1-gallon water on it. This is room temperature water. I just now filled it up. So let's see how long it takes that thing to boil. Alright, starting my good old timer stopwatch right now. So we'll just wait a few minutes and I'll come back when it's when we have a boil. Meanwhile, I'll have to stoke this fire. Look at that thing go. Doing pretty good this time. One other note that I did find about this rocket stove, I made this out of a propane tank, and apparently the propane tanks have an oil inside the propane. I guess that's to lubricate all the fittings and for whatever reason propane tanks do that. But that tends to give off quite a smell, and even after making the tank, welding it all together, the first burn takes about an hour to get all that smell out. So that's just a note for the future. Check back with you in a minute. Rocket stove, water boiling, and let's have a look. Yep, we definitely have some water boiling in there. So that was 1 gallon of water, and we started with the water just out of the faucet, and put it on the rocket stove once it had been fired up into a really good flame. And the time on it was just a little over 11 minutes. So that's fairly good.